What's going on, Java Nation? CJ here. Got some good Java for y'all today. And so, welcome back. Here we go. Today, we're going to talk about what it means to be present. So, I don't know if you guys heard of the movie Soul. Shout out to Jamie Foxx and the Disney Studios. But, amazing movie, right? Really quick look at a clip from the movie. And then we're going to come back and we're going to hop into this thing. So, go ahead, check that out.
I've been waiting on this day for my entire life. I thought I'd feel different.
I heard this story about a fish. He swims up to this older fish and says, "I'm trying to find this thing they call the ocean." "The ocean," says the older fish. "That's what you're in right now." "This," says the young fish, "this is water. What I want is the ocean."
Great clip. The fish, as we all know, thought that the ocean was something different than the water, right? And he also thought that the water was something different than the ocean, when in reality, we all know they are one and the same. And now this is how a lot of us, I'm not gonna say all, but a lot of us view life. You know, we all are expecting and waiting on something special to happen, a special moment, money, or we hit a goal before we actually begin to decide to live. I have a mentor, and he would say this to me because it took a while for me to really start to understand this, but he would always say, life is happening now. Same thing. We are always thinking that, again, that this time right now is less valuable than the time when whatever it is that we're expecting or excited or looking forward to happening, but you got to take advantage of this moment. That's the first point. Life is happening now. Next point is this. They always said that Michael Jordan had a great skill, and that talent is being present. He was always present in the moment, always knowing exactly what was necessary. Now, imagine he's in a basketball game, whatever quarter it is, it doesn't really matter. But imagine he's in a basketball game and he's thinking about tomorrow's game. How about if he was still, feeling some kind of way because he had a bad game yesterday, which didn't happen often, but he was like, man, I can't believe I missed that shot yesterday, man. They like, bruh, forget about that. We need you to make these shots right now. And every single day of your life is like a brand new game. You got to win today. Don't even worry about winning tomorrow. Win today. The second point is be present to the moment. If you can get it done now, get it done now. Do something. You can do something today. There's a book called The Alchemist, and the author is Paulo Coelho. In the book, there is a story, and the story goes like this. There was a man. He was rich and really wealthy, richest and wisest man in the world, and a boy was seeking to learn from him about his philosophy of life. And so the man had a party. And so the boy comes to the party, and he has to wait to finally get an opportunity with the man. So when the boy asks him, he says, "Hey, I come to learn to you about your philosophy of life, the best way to live it, how to do it." The man looks at him and he tells him, he says, that's a loaded question. So he says, "How about this? I want you to walk around my mansion. I want you to look at everything I have. Look at my artwork. Look at my beautiful court. Check it. Look at all of that. And then come back to me. Now, while you're doing that, I want you to take this spoon and make sure you don't spill the oil." So he goes back and he speaks with the rich and wise man. And the wise man asks him, "Did you see the art on my walls? Did you see how beautiful my courtyard was with all the flowers?" And the boy says, "Honestly, I was really so focused on the spoon, I didn't see any of that." So the man tells him, he says, "Well, go ahead, take another walk around and make sure you see that." And so when he gets back to the man, he says, "Man, I saw everything you mentioned." The man asks him, he says, "Where is the oil I entrusted to you?" The man tells him, "What I'll tell you, the best I can tell you right now is this. You have to learn how to enjoy all that you can while not spilling the oil. Life is more than just fun, and it's also more than just work." The next point is you gotta know what is necessary for the moment. I want to leave you guys with, in a combustible engine, what happens is Fuel is sprayed into a cylinder, okay? And then there's air in that cylinder, and then the piston compresses those, and then the spark plug ignites the flame. And this is how an engine creates power to move forward. And your mind is your engine. We all have resources that we must use, and that's our fuel. We all have an environment that we're in. The spark, our choices, is what ignites everything. Now, you got to understand that all these things have to happen harmoniously in order for the car to move forward. If for whatever reason it's a little off, it misfires. And if a car is misfiring, it doesn't accelerate. It doesn't have this, it doesn't fulfill its full potential. Same thing with life. But we all have to take initiative and make the choice in the right moment. We can't try to take initiative on what has already passed, because that's a misfire. We can't take initiative on something that hasn't happened yet. That's tomorrow. That's a misfire. The only way we can actually move forward is if we fire and we're present to right now. And every single day, you make a choice to take initiative. And just like in the movie Soul, you have the spark. You have to live and take advantage of the time that we have, because you can never get it back. Take your car and really remain present. Get that spark to live. And I want you guys to go out and reach all your goals, dreams, and ambitions. And if you do this every single day, commit yourself to do this every single day. Come next year, who knows where you will be? The past is past. The future has yet to be experienced, and yet the present is guaranteed because we're here. I hope that you guys understand the lessons of today. And subscribe if you enjoyed it, and you want to keep up with us. Hit the bell. That again. Say what's up to Wednesday for me, and I'll see you guys next week.